Turkana is a semi-arid region in northwestern Kenya, on the border with Ethiopia, South Sudan and Uganda. Living conditions in Turkana have always been harsh, and from time to time the pastoralists have always had to fight for their survival. But in recent years, several factors have aggravated their difficulties and made it unsustainable for the population to continue to live exclusively from pastoralism.
It is true that before there was no hunger. The people had enough animals and the products of the animals was enough.
Gradual decrease in annual rainfall caused by global climate change has increased droughts and depleted water sources and grazing areas. Increased competition for water and grazing lands makes it difficult for pastoralists to survive. An increasing number of pastoralists are now suffering from acute hunger, which is temporarily alleviated by provision of food aid by national bodies and international aid organizations. Humanitarian aid temporarily alleviates hunger. However, it has the danger of creating dependency, and in the long run can disengage people from their traditional modus vivendi. It is becoming clear that the current situation is unsustainable, and that Turkana pastoralists will have to learn alternative or complementary methods of livelihood.
If our people realizes that animals are not reliable nowadays to feed their family. So, if our people can really accept the situation, how it has changed, how the climate has changed, if our people could have accepted this situation, they can embrace agriculture.
Furrows in the Desert program was initiated in 2012 as a partnership between two organizations. MCSPA, a community of Catholic missionaries belonging to the Diocese of Lodwar, with more than 3 decades of presence and activities in Turkana. AIES, a leading environmental studies and research institute in the Middle East. The MCSPA has concentrated most of its resources in providing a sound water infrastructure to the Turkana population, having built more than 300 dams and boreholes to date. These water points have acted as focal points for development in the area, and around them, the MCSPA has built clinics, schools, and nutritional centers, which have significantly improved the health, nutrition, and education of the population. Taking advantage of the network of water resources created over the years by the MCSPA and other institutions, and the knowledge in desert agriculture of the Israelis, the main objective of the program is to introduce agriculture in Turkana as a means of food production towards food security in the area and as an income-generating activity through the marketing of agricultural products. We believe that the development of sustainable agriculture can offer a complementary solution to the traditional pastoralists' way of life, as well as improving resilience by diversifying their livelihoods. Many agricultural projects have been tried in Turkana, and many have failed or underperformed. What makes FID a successful project is its methodology based on 3 cornerstones: appropriate training, 5 months immersive course based on agricultural methods that are practiced in the arid lands of Israel, adapted to the environmental and cultural conditions of Turkana. Installation of appropriate water infrastructure and drip irrigation equipment. Agronomical services providing long-term guidance in the fields of the farmers.
Furrows in the desert, we can't go to a young toll ko kala ka jota tamani la yana mana ak mudukana na de bitumi che kendele Furrows ndele di kala tukan kan kendele
Today, after 10 years of FID activity, 610 men and women are living as self-employed farmers and are supporting their families with the food and income from the farms, reaching a total of 3,660 direct beneficiaries. 10,000 indirect beneficiaries from 50 different communities have improved their food security and nutrition thanks to the produce from the gardens of FID graduates. Around 100,000 people are benefiting from having access to fruit and vegetables in their neighboring communities. The training consists of a 5-month course where agricultural trainees stay at the training center in Lobur and live a hands-on experience of the agricultural world, learning both theoretical and practical aspects of agriculture, from the preparation of the land to the cooking of the food produced, compost preparation, sowing, transplanting, irrigation system, maintenance, soil improvement, weed, pest and disease control, fertilizer use, marketing, harvesting and post-harvesting are some of the lessons the trainees learn at the Lobo Training Center. But above all, they learn to live as farmers, a very different way of life from what they are culturally accustomed to. Students learn how to grow different crops with high nutritional and monetary value, such as corn, chard, kale, melon, watermelon, squash, legumes, onions, tomatoes, aubergine, okra, etc. The same drip irrigation system, known as a family drip system, that they have been trained to use and maintain during the course is installed by the program in their localities where, once they graduate, they will start working as self-employed farmers with the help of 2 assistants who will be trained by the graduates from the FID program and will share the harvest. If those assistants demonstrate an understanding of the whole agricultural process, they can also get their own family drip irrigation system and start their own farms. Subsequently, there's the follow-up and support to the graduates. As agriculture is a new venture, hence this support is very necessary to ensure the sustainability of the farms. A team consisting of a driver and drip irrigation water technician, a community mobilizer, and an agronomist periodically visit the graduates, assisting them with agricultural and technical knowledge, maintenance of the farm equipment at their disposal, seeds, phytosanitary products, irrigation system repairs, advice and moral support.
Belokini aja kon, aku longo, biar aja kau tahu na perlu nak royok. Ini kalau gua na aku ronguna, ngaraknya rutin kadang. Aku itu pun dah ngaraknya. Ngede aku tidak itu pelugut. Kira kini dah kegian. Nah, kita lalu tu baca ni kat Jokwan ni, tere akan guna biar dah kerja itu orang baru dikuasai. Nah, ngaraknya tu orang mantau. Kerja itu kalau robo.
As the word itself explains, agriculture is not just knowledge, but a culture, a way of life. Moving from being herders to becoming farmers is not a simple transition, but a process that can take years. That is why Furrows in the Desert is helping to introduce agriculture in schools in the area by installing vegetable gardens, which apart from improving the children's nutrition, also help them to develop an interest in agriculture and empowers them to become future agents of change in their communities.